Are you feeling overwhelmed by chaos in life, stressed about responsibilities, or maybe you're just trying to find your place in a world that seems more confusing by the day? What if I told you there are 12 simple yet profound rules that can not only bring you stability, but can also help you thrive in the chaos? Today, we're diving into Jorden Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, where these principles will give you practical solutions to live a better, more meaningful life. Let's get started. Jorden Peterson, a renowned psychologist, wrote 12 Rules for Life to tackle life's chaos. Each rule has deep philosophical insights backed by years of research and real-world examples. He's helped millions around the world, and today I'm breaking down his life-changing rules in a way that will stick with you and hopefully change your perspective. Rule 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. Peterson starts with something simple but incredibly impactful: your posture. Standing up straight signals strength, confidence, and readiness to take on challenges. Let's think about lobsters. Yes, lobsters. In the animal kingdom, posture determines social standing, and the same applies to us humans. When we slouch, we appear weak and invite the world to treat us that way. Just think about how a confident person enters a room versus someone who looks defeated. Consider someone in a job interview. Two candidates, one walks in slouched and shy, the other enters with shoulders back and head high. Who's more likely to land the job? Exactly. That's why posture is so crucial. It's the first step to signaling to the world and yourself that you're ready to take control. Rule 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. How often do you neglect your own needs? If you had a friend in distress, you'd rush to help them, right? But when it comes to ourselves, we don't offer the same kindness. Peterson argues that you need to care for yourself as if you were caring for someone you deeply loved. Picture this. John is a workaholic who neglects his health. He's exhausted, skipping meals, not sleeping. One day, he collapses from stress. Had it been his best friend, he'd have told them to slow down, eat well, and get some rest. John needed to treat himself like someone he was responsible for helping. This rule is about self-respect and self-care. Rule 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Your social circle can either lift you up or pull you down. Peterson's third rule emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with people who want you to succeed. Example: imagine you're trying to lose weight. If your friends constantly invite you out for junk food or discourage your efforts, how successful will you be? Now, picture another scenario where your friends support you, encourage you, and even join your journey. Those are the kind of people you need in your life. Think of Steve Jobs and his friendship with Steve Wozniak. Jobs pushed Wozniak to dream bigger, and together they created Apple. Friends who want the best for you help you reach heights you wouldn't achieve alone. Rule 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. In the age of social media, it's easy to feel inadequate. We see perfect lives on Instagram and think, I'm not good enough. But Peterson's fourth rule reminds us that the only person we should compete with is ourselves. Example: if you're learning a new skill, say playing the guitar, it's disheartening to compare yourself to a pro who's been practicing for 10 years. Instead, compare your progress to where you were yesterday. Did you improve? Then you're winning. Focus on growth, not perfection. Rule 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. This rule speaks to parenting, but it applies to anyone who influences others. When you fail to set boundaries, you let chaos in. Children, like adults, need structure. When we avoid correcting behavior because it's uncomfortable, we set ourselves and others up for failure. Think of a teacher who never disciplines the students. The classroom quickly turns into chaos, making it impossible for anyone to learn. Similarly, in life, without structure and clear expectations, relationships and environments deteriorate. This rule is about taking responsibility and providing the necessary guidance, whether to children or others around you. Rule 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. It's easy to blame the world for our problems, but Peterson urges us to first get our own lives in order. Before we criticize others, we need to confront the chaos in our own lives. Example, imagine someone constantly complaining about their job, relationships, and the government. But when you look at their personal life, it's full of unresolved issues. Peterson says, start by cleaning your room, literally and metaphorically. When your own life is in order, you're in a better position to make a real difference in the world. Rule 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. We live in a world where quick rewards are tempting, whether it's fast food, scrolling social media, or chasing short-term success. But Peterson tells us to pursue meaning. Meaning gives us long-term fulfillment, while expediency gives us momentary pleasure. Think of athletes like Michael Jordan. He didn't take shortcuts. He pursued the hard path of training, practice, and persistence because he found meaning in becoming the best. And that's why his legacy lives on today. Meaningful pursuits last. Shortcuts don't. Rule 8. Tell the truth. Or, at least, don't lie. Lying, even small lies, create webs of deceit that are hard to untangle. Peterson stresses the importance of truth, not just to others, but to ourselves. A student cheats on a test. They may get away with it, but over time, the lie grows. They don't learn the material, they deceive their peers, and soon they find themselves trapped in a life of dishonesty. Truth, though difficult, leads to freedom and trust. Rule 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. This rule is about humility. Often we're so focused on our own opinions that we miss valuable insights from others. Example, a young entrepreneur who dismisses advice from a seasoned mentor may miss crucial lessons that could save them years of struggle. Listening with an open mind is a pathway to growth. Rule 10. Be precise in your speech. Words have power. Being vague creates confusion, but clarity brings solutions. If you want to solve a problem, be precise about it. Rule 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. This rule encourages us to let people take risks and learn from failure. Overprotecting ourselves or others can prevent growth. Rule 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Life is full of suffering, but small moments of joy, like petting a cat, remind us that beauty exists even in chaos. Slow down and appreciate the simple things. So, those are the 12 rules for life. Implementing even one of these rules could transform your life. Which rule resonates with you the most? Leave a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe for more self-improvement insights and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Start implementing these rules today, and let's navigate this chaos together.